this year, and we had some really good opportunities to bring in some really good players. And again, you're going to be able to talk to some of those guys, Clay and David and Jesse. I know they're here today. These are guys that chose here. They chose us because a lot of people in the league want them, but they wanted to come represent Atlanta.
With anticipation sky high, even the tiniest fans hold out hope as their beloved Dirty Birds prepare to take flight.
I don't think you could ask for a better opportunity. I think this offensive group, a young group, Bijan Robinson, you're ready to go. If you're a young dude, you want to be on the field right off the start. Everybody, including this building, is amped up right now.
The Atlanta Falcons stormed the field in 2023, picked by many to have a resurgent season.
Ritter goes to the gun with Tyler Algier. They're going to throw it to Bijan out in space, and he made the first guy miss. He'll get to the 5 and score. Holy smokes.
The men in red and black lived up to the fanfare by winning their first 2 games of the regular season.
Touchdown Atlanta, and it's Drake London. What a throw.
What a big-time throw. Atlanta able to close the game out in the fourth quarter.
Terrific comeback for Atlanta to go to 2-0 today.
But by December, Atlanta's season of promise had taken an unexpected turn.
Atlanta may have seen the last flicker of their postseason hopes. Ritter wants to throw here. Looking for London. It's intercepted.
Following the Falcons' back-to-back victories in weeks 1 and 2, Atlanta was plagued with inconsistent performance, losing 8 of their next 12 contests.
Ritter under duress, he'll be sacked. And taking him down is Benito Jones.
Finishing with a frustrating 7-10 record. Falcons front office parted ways with third-year head coach Arthur Smith, fine focusing their attention on the team's future success. As last year's struggles inspire this year's progress, the 2024 Falcons are determined to win. Returning to an offense that's fun, explosive, and exciting.
Throw for Drake London. Caught it. Was he in? Sure he was. Lorenzo Carter, boy, blasted him.
While enhancing a defense replete with elite personnel.
Young now going to throw, and it's intercepted by Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates, welcome to Atlanta.
Atlanta has hired Raheem Morris to engineer its revival.
It's going to be a winning culture, and we're here to win football games. It is definitely a mentality for us every reality. Let's go put our people in position to win. Let's go find the people to do it. Let's make sure we give real clear, defined roles on how we want to do it. Let's get a vision. Let's make it happen and go execute it.
The search was an excellent process, very thorough. It was very clear that there was one person that really stuck out, and that's Raheem Morris.
The trials of 2023 brought Raheem Morris to Atlanta. Morris is a coach who knows how to win.
Watch your leverage on the 9 wides. Watch your leverage. Right, inside leverage, ain't got no help in there at home. On that 8 now, in that quick game. Yeah. Hey, you're going to the house. Great jump. Now, redirect and EDD that. Come out of there. Running all day.
With 20 years of NFL coaching experience in various roles, Morris returns in his second stint with the Falcons as a 2-time Super Bowl champion, looking to bring that same pedigree to Atlanta.
His infectious energy, his natural leadership, his charisma, his football instincts and intelligence, but also his collaborative mindset.
The first step to ensure Atlanta's title-winning formula begins with a revamped offense.
End zone, Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Atlanta.
For that reason, Morris hired Zach Robinson to bring some juice as its offensive coordinator. Robinson comes to Atlanta after spending 5 seasons with the Los Angeles Rams. In 2023, as the quarterbacks and pass game coordinator, the Rams offense was dialed in, notching top 10 marks in total yards, passing yards per game, and points per game.
Try to steal some points when we get the ball coming out. We have 2 for 1. Let's get a K down. Let's go, baby.
I see Zach Robinson. I see him growing. I see him developing. I see him bringing this timing and rhythm and this balance to our offense that we can have and go out here and play. And whatever it looks like, it's going to be fast.
For the Falcons offense, employing a sky-high mentality means winning in every phase. From pre to post-snap, Atlanta's up-tempo West Coast scheme will be consistent, efficient, and explosive in 2024, starting with its offensive line. Led by Pro Bowl right guard Chris Lindstrom, the Falcons' O-line will be dominant next season. A key piece to a unit that blocked for the 3rd best rushing attack in the NFL, averaging 159.9 yards per game. Lindstrom's athleticism on run plays and his physicality in the pass game will be a nightmare for defenses in 2024. Rounding out the backfield behind Atlanta's O-line are 2 premier running backs in Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. Though firmly planted on the ground, Robinson's rookie campaign was every bit sky-high by setting the franchise rookie record for all-purpose yards with 1,463.
25, 20, 10, 5, strike up the fan. Shovel, Robinson caught it off his hip, and he scored! Standing with the shovel pass.
Are you kidding me?
They're going to throw it to Bijan out in space, and he made the first guy miss. He'll get to the 5 and score. My heavens. Bijan Robinson's first touchdown.
Makes the leading tackler miss in space, runs through 2 Carolina Panthers for a touchdown. What a play.
A perfect complement to Atlanta's 1-2 punch ground attack. Tyler Algier was one of the most physical NFL runners in 2023.
Algier right side. Tyler hit the cutback, first down and more.
Well, if you run it like that, it doesn't matter.
Nope, sure doesn't.
Talk about old-fashioned. Let me get a neck collar on. We're coming right at you, baby. They ran in that drive for 70 yards.
They went John Facenda on you. They went and cut the old NFL films.
That was the old "it's a steel gray Pittsburgh morning," but we're not in Pittsburgh.
A versatile back, Algier's ability to stack defenders and carve through open space will elevate Atlanta's sky-high offense next season. Last but not least, the Falcons' big play offense will be incomplete without mentioning its 2 deep ball chain movers in wide receiver Drake London and tight end Kyle Pitts.
Gonna lob for the end zone. Pitts! Touchdown Atlanta!
Surpassing Julio Jones with a franchise record for most receptions in a player's first 2 seasons, Drake London was nothing short of dangerous in 2023.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Got you. Way to see it.
London also ranked top 10 in receiving yards, hauling in 17 contested catches, 1 shy of Mike Evans' league-leading total.
Flag is down. Free play for Ritter. Going to take a shot for London. And London fighting for it. He's got it.
Both of these guys, I mean, they won't let go. Both of them have it kind of cleanly.
The sky-high wideout will continue to mesmerize opposing secondaries in 2024.
It's a catch, Drake. Ow! It's a catch. You didn't catch that.
Yeah, I did.
No, you.
Hey, right here.
I can't give you that one.
not to be outdone.
In zone, Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Atlanta. Holy smokes, what a catch by Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is on the board with a terrific catch.
Tight end Kyle Pitts was a tough vertical threat, despite overcoming a major injury prior to the 2023 season.
What a catch! Kyle Pitts down the sideline.
He'll return to prime condition next year.
End zone got him in. It's Pitts. It's a touchdown.
Create that opportunity to get it over the top to 8 Kyle Pitts, your tight end.
Start with your fundamentals, start with your physicality, start with controlling the ball, starting with some of those pillars, and now bringing it back here to the Atlanta community to go out here and win what we need to do. And I got a lot of confidence that we can do that with the people I know are here. When you guys come to the games, along with the fans, I want you to be able to sit in your seats and say, that team executed. They had great fundamentals. That team controlled the ball, and man, did they play with a physicality. Like, if you get those 4 things done, which is part of our pillars of success, you got a chance to win.
Preparation. Focus. Attention to detail. But above all else, winning. That is the basis of sky-high mentality. No matter the arena or opponent, the Falcons' defense dares all. In 2023, Atlanta's defense was stout against the run.
They'll toss it to him, run to the left side, and no, sir, not happening. Far side, they're going to hand the ball to Hubbard, and he's not going to get it.
And stingy against the pass, ranking 8th in passing yards and rushing touchdowns allowed, and 4th in rushing yards per attempt.
Tavius Street falls out. Oh, boy. Agent Zero. Lorenzo Carter.
Under Coach Morris's leadership, sky-high mentality will be a renewed mindset for his defense, one that will take an already talented group of playmakers to even greater heights in 2024. Defensive lineman Grady Jarrett and David Onyemata are kryptonite for opposing offenses. A 9-year veteran and 2-time Pro Bowler of Atlanta's defense, Jarrett leads by example.
Good pressure through the middle from Grady Jarrett.
Floats it downfield and overshoots Romeo Doubs, incomplete. And that time it was Grady Jarrett that got around Jordan Love.
Shall not pass.
Though cut short due to a torn ACL, his 2023 campaign was still productive, tallying 23 tackles, 8 quarterback hits, 2 passes defensed, and 1.5 sacks in 8 games. Fellow teammate in the trenches David Onyemata made a big splash in his first season with the Falcons. The 8-year veteran recorded career highs with 50 tackles, 3 passes defensed, and added 2 forced fumbles as well as 4 sacks to the defense. Jarrett and Onyemata will be invaluable additions to the Falcons' sky-high defense this upcoming season.
3rd and 11, Atlanta playing a shell. More, and Caden Ellis fires through and drops low. It's almost like Caden Ellis was standing in Jordan Love's huddle.
Roaming the second level of Atlanta's sky-high unit is linebacker Caden Ellis. In his first season with the Falcons, Ellis was violent from sideline to sideline.
Throw back inside, and my goodness, just dumped him. Snap to Murray. Ellis trying to get there and does. Minshew backing up to throw, and he's in trouble, and he's going down. And Caden Ellis.
The 5th-year vet hunted up 122 tackles, 4 sacks, and 3 pass breakups.
Caden Ellis is not having it today.
In addition to inheriting a stellar group of defensive linemen and core linebackers, Morris will also have elite talent in his secondary. Cornerback A.J. Terrell and safety Jesse Bates will patrol Atlanta's sky-high airspace in 2024. Considered one of the best corners in the NFL, Terrell blanketed wideouts in 2023. His 40 total passes defensed since entering the league in 2020 are the fourth most passes defensed in a player's first 4 seasons in franchise history.
Broken up by A.J. Terrell, incomplete. And A.J. reaches back, knocks it down.
Safety Jesse Bates, a one-man army in his own right, produced a phenomenal season in 2023.
Intercepted at the 20. It's Jesse Bates with a Falcon takeaway.
Have to be so careful with your eyes as a quarterback. You lock in on target. You're going to see Jesse Bates. He's got his eyes on him the whole way. He sees him come off that first read. He's trying to get to that read in the middle of the field. Bates sees it, breaks on it, gets in front of it, gets the pick.
In his first season with Atlanta, the 2-time second-team All-Pros production level transformed the Falcons' defense into a cohesive unit.
Jesse Bates comes right down to shoot.
Boy, good job. Jesse comes from deep in the secondary to make this play. Go!
Bates was there. Evans was the intended receiver.
Coming. I got close on that loud one. Hey, this is big time before the half, bro. This is big. We got to get a stop. This is huge right here, y'all.
Terrific defensive stop by Jesse Bates.
Go!
Bates led the team with 132 tackles and became the first player in franchise history to record at least 100 tackles and 6 interceptions in a season.
Bates just came flying out of the middle of the field.
Jesse Bates to make the tackle. Tries to get it to Olave, and Bates will drag him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Goff, cuts in loose, intercepted, Jesse Bates. Hang one up, and it's picked. Intercepted, Jesse Bates. Oh, he's got green grass. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Football character, being accountable, being disciplined, being coachable, being dependable. I think those are the things that's got to get us going in the right direction. It's just like going to play a game, right? When you go play those games, it really doesn't matter who's across those lines. It's our job to go out there and get wins.
With inherited personnel, head coach Raheem Morris has already begun the work securing Atlanta's future success. His sky-high philosophy also includes solidifying team deficiencies. To that end, Atlanta has remained resolute, signing arguably the biggest acquisition in free agency with quarterback Kirk Cousins.
This feels like home. Absolutely thrilled to be an Atlanta Falcon. And I really believe, as I looked around at opportunities for me in free agency, that when a coach told me this when I was a young player in the league, a coach I have a lot of respect for, he said, when the owner, general manager, head coach, and quarterback are on the same page, that's when you really have a chance to go win a Super Bowl.
Kirk Cousins' acquisition ensures that the Falcons' offense will have a sound signal caller in 2024.
So the Minnesota Vikings march down the field behind the throwing of Kirk Cousins.
Looking to orchestrate the largest comeback in the history of the league.
Throws left, caught. Jefferson walks into the end zone. The Minnesota Vikings down 33 have come all the way back.
6-game winning drive from Kirk Cousins. A perfect 9-0 in one-score games. He has been a master in the fourth quarter.
When you get those guys that are elite processors, when you get those guys that are decision makers, when you get those guys that can just cut it loose and play ball, and also play with those great fundamental techniques that we're talking about, the base, the balance, the short hitches in the pocket, some of those things, it makes you excited.
Yes! Yes! I think you have to be process-oriented. You have to be hardworking. You got to be humble and hungry. You got to be a great leader. You got to serve your teammates. You got to build relationships. Those are all the things I'm trying to do.
That's how you finish a play. Let's keep going, Kirk. Great catch. Hey, you like that one?
What I really like is the finish, man. Not a lot of guys will be able to make that 6 points.
I'm going to be the same guy I've been through that whole process, and I believe that what's gotten me here to this point will serve me well up ahead.
A 13-year veteran with 5 Pro Bowls and a near 70% completion percentage in all but one of his NFL seasons since becoming a starter.
Kirk Cousins is putting these balls in unbelievable locations. Precision point pass by Kirk Cousins.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh, my goodness!
Cousins will not only usher in a new and exciting offense, but the former Vikings quarterback will galvanize the team with passion and leadership.
I see playmakers on the outside. I see an offensive line that's talented, that's played together, that's well coached. You know, you win with people. And I just see really good people who want to do things the right way. They want to put the work in. They want to be coached. And I'm just thrilled to be able to be a part of this group and to go chase a common goal together. So I do see a lot of ability.
With all pieces in place under the helm of head coach Raheem Morris's firm direction, 2024 will be a win-filled future for the men of red and black.
We added some pieces. We got different players. We got new leadership. We got different things in place that's going to help us rewrite that history. And I'm going to be right in it with the fans, and they're going to be right in it with us, right? That support that I'm going to show those guys and the support that they're going to show us, we will change that narrative because we can.